Bro, I was at work like about 2 weeks ago, bro. I was down in Columbus picking up a load of Hondas. And like I said, my truck has been broken down and shit. So I had finally got my truck back. I was ready to get to it. Bro, I went to go pick up this Honda Accord. And you gotta check for damages and shit like that, right? I walk around the car, sheet of ice, bro. Bust my ass on a sheet of ice, bro. Like on some cartoon shit, bro. Fuck my back up. My shit was fucked up for some days. I took the next day off, bro. It was that bad. I had to just sit in bed. So the top, like my back shoulder was fucked up where I couldn't turn. I did everything in my power to get the load back on, and then take some time off. My lower back was cooked, bro. And then once I healed, when I was trying to sleep, my legs was tingly, bro, because it was doing all the work that my back wasn't able to do when my shit was fucked up. Man, I wouldn't put my worst enemy through no shit like that, bro. I got lucky though. My shit was fucked up. I should have called EMS and got some paid time off.
No, you should have called fall law.
Dog.
Should have called fucking Sam Bernstein.
Sam
Bernstein. What's up with work, man?
That shit struggling with something else.
Somebody
bro.
sending you paragraphs. Who was that?
No, this quarter talking about some other shit.
What are you talking about?
He needed a ride to work. He just told me today.
He just put his business out on the pod and shit.
But man, that shit ass. I ain't gonna lie.
What's ass work?
Hell yeah, I don't like working at that bitch no more.
You was just so happy, nigga. It was just like 3 episodes ago you was talking about how lit it was.
It was lit then.
Bernstein.
That bitch ass now.
What
bro.
happened?
Nigga, so it was like last Monday. I go to work, everything smooth. I pull up to my delivery, and
Everything was smooth.
I'm telling the dude like, well, I gotta go in there check in, and I tell him like, you feel me? I got such and such amount of pallets, this and that. And he's like, all right, yeah, just bring him in and put him on this wall over here. So I'm like, all right, well, can you just come out here to the truck so you can, as I'm taking shit off, you could just look at it and see if you're gonna accept it or not.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, I'm all right, bet. He come out there, I'm snatching shit off, I'm going slow so he can actually look at all the shit. He peeling the plastic wrap off, looking at it. He not saying nothing. So I'm like, all right. So I go deliver everything. I got over like 9 pallets on the truck, but he only get 5 of them.
Uh-huh.
Take everything off. I'm delivering it. It comes to the point where I got to get my my
You
paper
delivered
signed.
all 9 of them? Or you was
No,
just supposed
4.
to do
He only
4?
get 5, but
Mm.
it's 9 on my truck. So it comes to the point where I got to get my paper signed, my signature. I'm getting my signature, and I see him. When people give me the signature, they just boom, 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 write anything, just give me the paper. I see this nigga writing some extra shit, so I'm looking. He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna accept those 3 pallets of lettuce. I'm like, why you waited to now to tell me that? You was right there by the truck and I was taking it off. So I'm like, all right, well, either me or somebody else gonna deliver your other lettuce, boom. So I'm putting it back on the truck, and I'm just thinking, like, why didn't he say something when I was taking it off? Like, you literally sat there and looked at everything before I took it off my truck,
Right.
and took this long ass walk to take it over there. So I guess my demeanor changed. Like, nigga, my face frowned up. Shit, I'm mad now. So I'm like, nigga, you too old to be getting an attitude or something. I'm like, what?
He said that to you?
Yes, nigga, like I'm a kid. I'm telling you, bro. Listen, you too old to be getting an attitude or stuff like that. I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, man, I see you over there frowned up, this and that. I'm like, of course I'm gonna be mad, bro, but I ain't say shit to you. Said just like that to him. Nigga, I ain't say shit to you, bro. I'm gonna have somebody else bring your letters, boom. I guess as I'm leaving, he called my boss, and I guess he put his own little juice onto the shit. That nigga said, I was around that bitch throwing the lettuce around. That nigga said,
what?
I was manhandling the equipment. He said I bumped him, all type of shit, bro.
What?
So I get back.
You didn't do none of that?
I swear to God.
Come on, bro. You can keep it a buck, bro.
I would not lie to you. I did not touch that nigga. I was not. First of all, me manhandling some lettuce, that mean I got to pick up the fucking pallet. Nigga, I'm not picking up a pallet.
Right.
So I'm on West 4th Street, driving out to the terminal. I get a call from my boss. Hey, will you pull up, unload the shit, come to my office? So I'm like, all right. I go in there. He was like, yeah. such and such told me that you bumped him, that you was manhandling the equipment and shit like that. I'm like, what? I'm like, no. I'm like, he said something to me when he seen my face frowned up and I was upset about some shit, but I did not bump him, none of that. He was like, well, I'm going to have to go with his word, this and that. So that nigga told me I won't touch a truck for 2 weeks. I'm going to be sitting there picking orders. I said, what? Picking orders?
That guy probably reacted like that because he had previous issues with drivers from your company.
Listen, he said, nigga, I will not touch a truck for 2 to 3 weeks. I will be in the terminal.
You get paid the
picking
same?
orders. No.
Damn.
And my hours would get cut down. Pickers only there for like 6 hours a day.
Damn.
So I'm like, yeah, I got to cut into his ass. Nigga, I did not get my CDL to pick no fucking orders, this and that. He was like, well, you coming at me like this, now I really believe him. I'm like, nigga, you just told me that you finna take money out of my pocket, hours out of my paycheck to go pick some fucking orders. You dumb as hell. No. Well, you can start picking orders now. I'm stupid as fuck. Walked away, called my union rep. This is going on, Jack. This nigga trying to have me pick orders.
Damn, that's smart that you called your union rep.
He had me, he trying to have me pick orders and shit. That shit gonna take money out of my paycheck, this and that. Oh, no, give me a couple minutes. I'm about to call him right now. He called me back like, no, you gotta deliver to Dearborn, this and that. So I'm like, all right, I'm loading up my truck. He come back to like, what you doing? I thought I told you to pick orders. I'm like, nigga, my union rep told me to take this shit to the fucking Dearborn, nigga. He was like, well, we'll see if you got a job when you come back. Shit, we'll see, my nigga. Went to go deliver that shit. Came back. He and that bitch looking crazy as fuck. Somebody over him must have came and talked to him. So I told that nigga, like, bro, I don't know if you want me here or not, but I'll be gone out this bitch in like a week or two, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to do this shit no more. Then they took me out the 18-wheeler and put me in a fucking box truck. I'm like, bro, I did not come here. Well, I told that nigga specifically at my interview, if I'm here to drive 18-wheelers, bro, rigs, bro. This is why I got my CDL. This is why I want my experience in. Mm-hmm. They pulling some other shit. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm out this bitch. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gone. So
I mean, sometimes it's not even worth it to like it's the emotional shit. Like sometimes you just gotta deal with some bullshit, bro. I've been talking to my dispatcher like I'm like 2-3 weeks ago. My truck was down for 3-4 days. Am I getting paid? What's up? And I'm looking into it. Am I getting paid? What's up? I'm looking into it. I'm like, bro, keep it a buck with me. For real. Let me know I ain't getting paid, bro. Man. Every time I come home, bro, they fucking up my check. Every time.
So when I seen that shit, I'm like, yeah, it's on the floor. I'm about to find me something else.
And you never know when it's like personal or not, too. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I be thinking, like, bro, do y'all just not fuck with me or something? Like, what the fuck did I do?
Man, and bro, this nigga,
bro,
Jim,
you never know.
Bro, when I told y'all last, like 2 weeks ago when I was here, nigga called me 3 in the morning. I got the keys to the warehouse. He's calling me 3 in the morning. Hey, can you go and unload this truck, this and that, then load that shit and take it to Dearborn? Like, I'm doing whatever this nigga say. Just for him to turn around and believe another nigga over me. Well, I'm gone, nigga. You dumb as fuck. Ever since then, I've been looking at that nigga sideways. He'd be like, nigga, in the morning, he'd grab donuts and shit. Had coffee out. Hey, Andre, you want a donut? I'll walk right past that nigga. Man, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, bro.
Bro, let that shit go, bro. Don't be emotional.
Hell, nigga, I'm leaving. Nigga, you don't know my cousin Artist. You knew him from back then. You will see that nigga, but my cousin Artist, his uncle on his dad's side got a truck. He got a dedicated Amazon account. So I'm about to be doing that shit for him. He said I'll be making like $300 a day.
Damn, that's what's up.
So
that's good money.
I'm jumping to that shit right there for sure. But man, that nigga got me fucked up, bro.
Let me ask you this. Back in the day, I seen this meme online. Back in the day, when I refused to game share with you, was you mad about that?
No.
You ain't want to game share.
Hit me up. I be like, no, nigga, go get a job, nigga.
GTA.
I'm like, bro, get a job, nigga. Like, pay for games like I pay for them.
No, I wasn't think about that shit, though.
People be mad, though. I be like, bruh, no. Does that make me a bad person?
What? To not game share? You don't game share with nobody?
Fuck. I mean, I'm not gaming right now.
I think it does make it go to waste. Because I game share with this nigga. We've been game sharing for 10 plus years, bro.
Yeah.
And it's a give and take. Like, he'll buy Madden, I buy 2K.
That's what it was.
Call of Duty. That's not what it was. I was never getting no games from you. You just wanted the games that I had.
That's the only game niggas paid for with GTA. Everything else was free. Fortnite was free.
Yeah,
Call of Duty was free.
Most shit do be free, too. But
that's what me and my mans do. Like, I bought 2K.
Yeah. Like, you would get one, and then the next time I got it.
He'd buy the game, and we'd get that. But yeah, but No, I was mad at the moment. Hell yeah, nigga, I'm trying to play GTA with the guys. You ain't trying to game share?
Bro.
I was mad, but I'm
I'm
like,
gonna side
fuck
with
it.
him. You was on some corny shit, hatch, not game share.
I know, bro.
You was
why I
trying to
just
make
curious.
him suffer, not play the game.
But back in the day, I don't know, bro. Like,
I just feel like I feel like personally, if you could like save money spending it on them games, why not? Especially if you got a homie that's got the same one. Fuck it.
That's when we was on the game a lot too. You was on the game a lot back then, nigga. That was before.
there would be a
COVID,
couple
though.
times where them goddamn game shares like didn't work. Like if you used the game, the other person couldn't use it, right? I feel like I had an issue with that. Like if I was on the game, if I game share with you,
I know what you're talking
and
about.
you used the game,
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
with
yeah.
EA Access. I think
it was something like that. Like you couldn't play Madden, and I couldn't play Madden at the same time.
I
or
miss
some
playing
shit
the
like
game though. Right now it's just gambling.
that. No,
bro.
game
Like,
watered down. Now,
I'll
bro.
just be playing poker.
The game is
swear.
not like how it used to be at all.
I just be playing poker, but I love poker though, bro. That shit's so fucking fun.
poker
man.
fun.
That shit's so fucking fun. What's going on with you, Ant? Working shit.
Man, just same old, same old. I'm actually getting more orders as far as like screen printing and stuff like that, which is cool because it outlets into more.
My homegirl got a balloon business. She be hooked up with dealerships and shit, bro. That
Balloon?
shit fly, yeah, bro. Shit tight.
Like the
she
big
go in there
balloons.
and like,
Are you
yeah, like
talking about,
all
the balloons.
you know,
at the
people do like
parties?
their birthday parties or like they do like the dealerships will have like grand openings, but
Right, it'll be like
they just want
50th
their showroom to look
anniversary,
nice, like
real big ass.
yeah,
balloons.
they got showroom like balloons and stuff. I'm like, bro, I ain't never even thought about that. I think it's kind of common though for balloons.
No, it definitely is. It definitely is. I know a person. They do like events and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So they actually did a really big one this year. In Royal Oak. It was like the Taco Fest or something like that.
Oh, that shit.
That was one of their
slapping.
biggest ones they ever did. But like
Right.
they do events like that, and they be doing, but they do it all themselves. That like they'll get them big cardboard cutouts that say like "Happy Birthday, Juwan" or like "Happy Birthday,"
Mm-hmm.
so
People be having their little come ups here and there and shit like that. That should be tight.
That shit's smart.
My homegirl, she quit her job recently. I'm like, man, you wildin', bro.
Like my girl, her sister, she do something similar to what you doing, like
Not a
putting shit
good
on
time.
shirts, but
Not a
she
good time to
knit
be
the
quitting your
whole
job.
fucking jacket.
Like crochet.
Yeah, but it's like that material though, and she had like she did what she do. She this one girl, I think it was her.
What's her name?
What is her shit? Her name Brianna, but I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna text my girl see if she got any socials.
People to
You
fuck
picked
with.
the wrong one. Because I can't tell you how much I don't care. So all the ladies out there, you saying he never takes me nowhere. What are you ashamed of me? Yes. Growing up, I met a girl at the club. I tell her, listen, I only do the first night. If we gotta wait, I can't do it. Because I don't got time like that. We not your little niggas. Like, the way you talking, I don't get what you mean. We're not your little niggas. Like, for real. All that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas. Little niggas have big homies. We're not little niggas, so we don't even respect big homies. Niggas would tell me, Mace, chill. No, chill for what? Who is this nigga? I'm nothing like what I look like. If you heard of Kaiser sausage, don't believe nothing of what it looks like. I'm really not the one. I'll show up on your Christmas, you know.
Dog, Mason can't be fooling, bro.
No, they podcast funny as hell.
Dog, they be tripping, bro.
Problem is that once I
got
get
some
into
great
something,
fucking
I really get
TikTok
into
saved
it.
on my fucking
Young
phone.
Daniel would have made it this when he came down from Canada.
Young Daniel was a cocky, confident young
Oh, this
kid
my
who would've said,
Daniel
"I told
Negreanu
you
and
so."
Phil
I
Ivey
knew
and
that
them.
people were going to have up and downs financially. I mean, I knew
Phil
that there
Hellmuth.
were already stats out in the 80s talking
got a
about the
podcast?
average millionaire had been
It's
up
just
to
a
$1 million
TikTok.
and broke 10 times. So when I thought of
you go.
myself as being average, you know why that is? Most people are great at making money, but making it and holding it are two different skills.
That's right.
Problem is that,
bro, that's something that can't nobody teach you. You gotta learn from trial and error. That's what people be looking at me crazy. I be like, bro, this money be made. It be made. But bro, managing it is some whole
Because
other
niggas'
shit,
lifestyles change when they get that money, bro.
This nigga is preaching, bro. And then you end up sacrificing shit to not to maintain a lifestyle. You just don't value shit. Like me, I don't value like renting or mortgage or stuff like I'd rather just do my job to where I can do it, and then on my off time just have somebody clean up after me, bro. Like dead ass, bro. I've been over the road. I've been like in this sleeper truck for almost 2 years, bro. It is fucking dope. I told my barber that shit the other day. I said, Cal, you know, like I only like when you see me, I come in here looking like fucking one of them niggas in the wilderness and shit, and you get me right. I'm like, nigga, you know, I don't live like nobody else that you cut hair, bro. Like I live different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you kind of get that stigma. But most people got kids, they got their girls, stuff like that. Like they gotta have a place for people to nest and shit like that. I think when I'm 34, 35, I might flip the script and just give me like a condo in like Royal Oak or something. And then give me a gaming PC.
Shit.
I'm gonna give me a gaming PC. I'm gonna have a podcast room, and I'm gonna be a bachelor.
You don't plan on going local no time soon?
I'm local right now. It suck ass.
Oh.
Like, you know how hard I gotta work now to make the money I was making when I was over the road, bro? Man, I gotta do like 10, 15, 20 loads compared to the 2-3 I was doing over the road. And that's why I be trying to tell y'all young niggas, man. You Dev, all my young niggas on the road and shit. My boy Jeff, shout out my man Jeff that just I was just talking to. He just got his CDL and shit. I'm like, bro, it's a lot of opportunities.
Big Jeff?
No, my man Rutledge. And then the same conversation I had with my sister, like with her, like, you know, growth and ascension and what she want to do for work and stuff like that. I tell her, I'm like, whatever you decide to do might not be what you want to do, but it's going to change you. Like the grind will just change you. And then people going to be mad. It's like, bro, like how did we go from 18, 19, be like, go find a job and be independent to like, you don't see us enough or you too busy or something. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking frustrating, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. And change is inevitable, so I'll be cool with it. I'll be like, bro, I'm not taking shit personal. I mean, yada yada. It just be coming from other people. Other people be mad at me. I'm like, I'm doing and adapting like I'm supposed to be.
Right.
Like, why you mad at me?
And essentially, the older we get, I feel like that's just the standard. Like, you always hear about, you always hear about like, oh man, me and the boys used to hang out, this and that.
I look at people differently if they still doing the same thing we was doing a decade ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, my nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah, get up. You know, I feel that.
I mean, I'm not really like, I'm not rude about it. But I'm like, bro, if that's what you want to do, cool. Like, cool, but you ain't gonna catch me doing that shit.
I think niggas get comfortable, bro. Especially with that COVID shit.
Killer, bro.
Especially with that
killer
COVID
is
shit,
comfortability.
Yeah. As soon as you get comfortable, it don't.
You be all right, bro. Don't cry.
No, I'm
He look like he about to cry and shit, bro.
Nigga, I'm in this bitch yawning, son.
My man about to cry. I want to play some more TikToks.
That's crazy that TikTok back booming again.
It's not, though. Not on my fucking phone, nigga.
Man, if your enemy is committing suicide,
Oh.
I always tell her, man, if your enemy is committing suicide, never murder that nigga. Don't murder him, because it's the same results. In other words, never interrupt your enemy when they're making a mistake. You know, and you know, that's been my strategy, you know, is to deal with this game with no emotions. I try not to let my emotions get tied to anything, because you can never win an argument. You can never make a rational decision when you emotionally charged. So basically, that's how I feel, man.
Type shit. Y'all got enemies?
Enemies.
Enemies.
Got a lot of enemies.
You got enemies?
Oh, me?
You got enemies?
Well, if I do, I don't need.
Y'all ain't doing enough work, man. If you ain't got no enemies, bro. It's like, no.
They're irrelevant if I do got them. But I don't know. I don't really care too much about what other people got to say. Because, like, I done went through the motions, man.
Yeah.
Through and through. It it don't change nothing. It don't make your work better. It don't make it worse. It is what it is, bro. I'm a firm believer in as a human, like we're all meant to create, right? So we all got a stamp. We got to leave on this world in some way, shape, or form.
I would spin that. I would say we all here to suffer.
Well, to suffer is to live, though. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Right.
that's where shit come from. Like, a lot of people look at shit a lot more negatively. Like, you know what I'm saying? We kind of live in a negative world. There's a lot of negative going on outside. But the reality of it, I really feel like the more you focus on the negative, that's just what reality is going to be. And there's positive shit everywhere, you know? And
The more you focus on the negative,
is what the negative is going to be, the outcome. Because if you go into every room like, oh, man, you know, I don't want to do this or I don't want to do that. Granted, you don't have to do anything you don't want to fucking
Right.
do. Like, you know what I'm saying?
right?
But, like, I still go into the room, even if I really don't want to be there, I give it my best whirl, you know, or whatever.
As much as I feel like there's dangers that can access me externally, I feel like internally I can be a danger to other things. Like, not only if I'm setting proper boundaries, not only am I setting myself up to protect myself, but it's also to protect you. Like, I don't want to have to do what I might have to do because you put me in the corner. You know what I mean?
What
And
you
that
mean by
means
that?
everything, not just like a physical fight or something like that, just a sometimes even just a conversation. It's like, all right, this person's not ready to have this conversation with me. I'm not gonna press them about having this conversation. Only if they come to me and want my insight will I give them my honest opinion. And that's where you live like your life, like, and then people just don't bother you. Like, you know,
Yeah.
people don't
No.
bother you. Like, I tell people close to me, I'm like, you should already know what I'm gonna say. Like, you coming to me for confirmation, but there's a little me on your shoulder telling you, like, stop, like, complaining about it. Like, just deal with it.
Just
you
do
know?
it. Yeah, just go through it. Yeah.
And that's way more better than just like throwing a nigga a couple dollars when he asks you for something. You know what I mean? Or
Right.
like,
No, yeah. I feel like it definitely breeds some type of like ripping the cloth, like, you know, straining the cloth, if that makes sense, bro.
a
'Cause
scar,
everybody
like
comes from a different
scarring.
cloth.
Yeah, like,
But you can definitely, you know, shit get stretched.
see this one right here. He like the baby of the family. Like, he got so many blessings and his family is extremely intact, right? So he benefit from a lot of like, he ain't gotta fight a lot of these fights.
Type.
He gonna agree. I thought he was gonna disagree with me and then be like, no, I go through a lot of shit too.
No, I definitely do shit. That's why I got my motherfucking CDL. Shit.
I feel like that's just growing up, damn near. Like the older we get, like it's so many weddings I got
Let me
invited
get that,
to, bro.
please.
I showed up to a half of them bitches.
Weddings?
Yeah.
Really? A
Yeah.
lot?
Yes, bro. I
Our
got invited to like
generation ain't
5 or
getting
6. I
married
probably
like
went to
that.
like
Really?
went to like 2.
Young people? I've been to
People
2
my
or 3
age, yeah.
the past 5 years.
Yeah, people my age, man. Yeah, I probably went to like 2 or 3, but yeah, it's like I don't know. That shit is kind of hard to put a thing on, but like I feel like when you turn 25, you kind of hit that mode.
Mhm.
Like everybody has that mode when they hit 25. It's like, all right, I might need to lock the fuck in on whatever I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
What are y'all looking forward to in 2025?
Shit. Personally, I want to travel more. I want to go to Japan.
Me and my girl. Think
That's
about
on my
going to that
list.
bitch.
I'm setting to go to Japan. I'm set on it.
Me and
for
my
sure.
girl was just talking about that.
Because
Oh, go ahead, bro.
they got this it's like a live-in work exchange thing. And I think I'm about to go do that for like half a year. Okay. I was thinking about doing
just
that.
get some games.
It's either 3 to 6 months.
Half a year.
Yeah. And I'll be doing it as
You would need a job out there, right?
that's what you do. Well,
I get what you
so
mean.
well technically, like if you work more hours, you got to work like a minimum of like 20 hours or something
Right.
like that. Which ain't shit.
Right.
But You
It's
work
just a
20
different way of
hours.
life. It's a culture shock. You seem like a motherfucker that would do some shit
Yeah,
like that.
and like
I have to come
can
pull up
make
on
it
you or
work
some shit.
anywhere, bro. I don't
Yeah,
need.
that'd
I'm
be
a
tight.
simple ass guy, bro. But when it comes down to it, like you just work 20 hours, then you got a place to stay, and it's basically like easy work. But I want to go in for more like the designer factor. Of it. Like
Mhm.
I want to go see because they got some of the best denim ever,
Damn,
ever.
that's tight.
I don't know if you know about Japan, but they
The
on
only
top
thing
of
I know about
everything.
Japan is
Man.
Tokyo Drift, bro.
He's on Tokyo.
Bro,
drip.
Japan got the best industrial sewing machines. They got some of the best steel around.
Damn.
They got the fastest transportation in the whole world. They got bullet trains that was made off fungus, if that makes sense.
Damn.
They literally so they had a fungus that was set up in every single city that had like living organisms that the fungi would feed on and
Right.
shit like that, and then they would put different geological
Right.
factors like mountains and rivers and shit like that
Mhm.
into play, and they let the fungus do its thing, and it showed them the fastest route, which gave them the bullet train.
Oh, I heard about that. That's some
See,
real
We
logistical
would never
shit.
thought about no shit like that.
Nothing
over
like that,
here, bro.
and they use fungus like nobody's.
I ain't
business,
never
bro. They
heard no
use it
shit
for
like
so
that
much
before in my
shit.
life. They use fungus.
They use fungus
Huh?
to fight cancers and shit like that. And do like it's crazy because I don't know if y'all know this, but like that's the number one species.
Yeah,
It's
organism.
fungi.
Yeah.
It's the number one species of whatever, you know.
What the fuck?
And like I don't know if y'all into mushrooms and shit like that, but
I wish.
man, that shit changed my life.
For
That's
real.
where I got the whole broken ego,
Yeah.
everything.
Sean,
I know.
I don't want to be in this anymore.
I get it.
want out. I want a divorce.
I understand.
Do you understand?
I do. So what do you want? Chicken delight? Mixed fajitas? What do you want?
Why are you even freaking asking me? You know what the hell I get at every restaurant that we eat at.
Chicken
Seriously?
delight? Side of queso?
Chicken delight,
Yeah.
chips and salsa,
Uh-huh.
queso,
Queso.
and I want a frozen strawberry margarita,
Extra tequila?
one extra shot of tequila. Yes.
I got you.
Okay, then we're good then.
All right.
Bro,
It's that easy.
TikTok is
Bang the motherfucker up. Hey, daddy, I'm crashed on the side of the road. That's all you. What the fuck? You think I'm worried about controlling you? You're an idiot.
I'm not. That's what it is.
You can't even control yourself. You think I'm trying to control somebody that can't control themselves? Yeah, that sounds pretty stupid.
You can't control yourself either.
I'm doing fine. We
I'm
can
just
drive,
saying, I'm
finna
just
drive to the
saying.
house in a Maybach. I don't know what you're saying.
Okay.
You lose it every day.
No, I don't.
You lose it every day.
No, I
Once a day,
don't.
you lose it. What the fuck? You're in the house trying to light plaques on fire. Like, are you dumb?
Who's lighting plaques on fire?
Okay, now who did it? Let me ask you, what have I ever done to you? You don't have any money.
So we ain't recoup no money.
No,
From the show.
no.
We ain't make no money.
You haven't made
All
me
right.
recoup nothing.
Krishan and fucking Blueface. It's a vibe.
He's still
all the
jammed,
time. Huh?
He's still jammed, ain't he?
Yeah, bro. He got locked up for some crazy shit,
Who,
bro.
Blueface?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got like a year or two left.
No, I took shrooms with JT way back in the day, and JT just tripped me out, bro.
For
He was
real?
like, "Don't fall asleep, your brain will fry." I said, "What?" Bro, I was fucked up.
No, he was. I don't know.
Yeah, he
I don't know
zooted
about
it.
your brain to fry. I never.
I'm like, "What, bro? I'm gonna wake up and not be able to function my brain."
If anything, I got some of the best sleep I ever had when I was on mushrooms.
What'd you dream about? Like, what'd you be seeing?
I don't know. I can't really even explain it. It's just like euphoric, like pillars, like I can't even really explain it, but you just feel like enlightened, bro. If that makes sense.
You know what gives me that feeling?
What?
Getting a load off my truck.
Dog.
I swear, I put some cars on my truck and deliver them shits. I be like, oh, so, you know. I swear to
No,
God, bro,
complete
you
any
think I'm
task would
playing?
make you feel
Or
good,
upload
man.
like publishing some pod shit. You know what I mean? Clipping up some shit, posting on socials. Oh,
You talking
I
about that
swear.
one dude that be doing them carpenter videos? You know what I'm talking about? You know the video where he be like lining this shit up and then he'll show it and he'll go like
Your algorithm different, bro.
Man.
Your algorithm is mad different.
You
bro.
ain't had no
mad
bad
weird.
trips off shrooms?
Man.
I have for sure. I've had some trips where I got stranded, like middle of Detroit, like just
in
me
real
and my-
life or in your
me
head?
and my homie, bro. I'm talking about real life.
See, that's what
bro.
I'm saying. I'm not fucking
Like,
with that shit.
I
bro.
got stranded, bro, and I'm thinking like, how the fuck I'm gonna get home? I ended up getting on a bus and shit, like doing, just going through my emotions, and that's when like, but those
He said
moments,
going through my motions.
those moments right there, when you could get home, when you 20, 30 miles away from the crib, when you get home, bro, just off your lonely, bro.
How did you end up down there?
I was at some EDM party. I was candy flipping, low key.
Bro, this nigga be tripping,
I was doing this shit called
bro.
candy flipping, which was M and
Molly
mushrooms.
and mushrooms.
Yep. And that shit was
Don't that Molly shit get you mad horny?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that shit do get you mad horny. Bro.
Yeah, I don't fuck with none of that shit. I be scared,
I
bro.
can't do Molly, bro. That shit is steep.
I heard so many people talk great shit about that shit. A lot of famous people. Yeah, yep.
That nigga Rick Ross said he
That bitch
put a
ain't
bitch
click
in her
over.
dream.
Yeah, it is.
I just ain't see it.
This was you need to be on, bro. When we getting a pod from you, bro?
Oh, I don't know.
You should start your own pod,
too,
bro.
I'm too retarded to do a pod.
I'm retarded.
I'm gonna be on this bitch talking about nothing.
I'm
Talking
stupid
about
as hell.
Eric Andre and shit.
That's all I do, bro, is talk about a bunch of dumb shit. People don't take me serious. And that's how I like it.
I'm scared to do shrooms because I didn't have a bad trip, but I was spooked out by that shit.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like a lot of it comes because you can't really totally control like what's going on with your body. You just feel woozy and like fuzzy and like out of place personally. But the more you go about it and go through it, it makes sense because like you could start seeing geos and shit, bro. Like form while you
That's
looking
what I
at
was
people.
seeing,
Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that shit
That
really,
Prince aura.
It makes you understand, like, all right, damn, like we really fucking human. You just like me, but we totally different. We had 3-4 different totally looks at life. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It could have been switched up to the point where it's like, like we went through Royal Oak together, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we viewed Royal Oak within that standpoint.
Familiar with that area.
Yeah. As colored brothers around
Right.
a bunch of white people is, it's some shit like that. But it make you look at shit totally
You don't get no
different because-
sympathy for that though. Like it's not like something like that. Like it's hard to try to find any type of empathy for somebody in a decent community just surrounded by people that just weren't like you. Like I feel like the older I've gotten older and I kind of see how people operate, like I've heard for years like, people be weird, yada yada.
Yeah.
But I'll be like, so like, let people be weird. They not like you. Like why you expecting somebody to really react to things how you would or treat you how you would treat them, you know what I mean? And then the older I get, I'll be like, and then you never get no explanation either.
Never.
No.
I'm
like that too. Like when I cut people off or like I'm not really vocal about my issue with them, I just like, bro, it's back to what I was saying earlier. Like, is that person capable of having this conversation with you? Like, I really don't think people are willing to have that conversation.
See, and that's a great thing that shrooms will teach you too, because like a lot of times when I try to explain this shit to people, they look at me like I'm crazy. Like we all connected through like it's basically God or nothingness. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And we all connected in some way, shape, or form. Like this might
you can take the religious path or like the science path.
Like, they energy.
Right.
And that's what it helps you understand, like, or it helped me understand to the fullest was how I was using my energy. So like a lot of times I'll go and I used to customize shoes and stuff like that. A pair of shoes, it might take me like 8 hours, like setting decals down, airbrushing them on, taking the decals off, doing all the stuff. Putting the cleaner on it or the sealer. And when I switched over to sewing, it was because what was on the other pod, you just gonna have to go back and listen to that. But
right. Last episode.
Yeah, last time I was on the pod. But
you talking about last
with my
year.
Sister. Yeah, with my sister, when I was telling you about that with my sister. But basically like I don't know. It just makes you more conscious on where you're putting your energy, because you don't have to do nothing you don't want to.
Right.
I don't have to be here right now.
Right.
I'm here because I genuinely seen the vision, and
there's
love
people
seeing
and
this
there's
shit unfold.
people that receive that a certain way. Like I don't take that shit for granted, bro. Like for real. Like
Right.
with my relationship, I don't take it for granted. And even when there is like I feel like a certain type of way, I make exceptions. Like I'm biased for some people and I'm objective with others. But just cause I ain't seen shit. Like I ain't really seen shit. No type of loyalty or like expression or vulnerability from you, and it's like, all right. And then some people you get that shit from, and you still gotta give them that
And I
motherfucking
feel like
time.
it's more than okay to be biased about it. Like even
Exactly.
even when
like Hunter,
people, right,
Hunter and his girl,
right,
with the bop, he biased with his girl.
Yeah.
Like, and then everybody, as much as people tell him like she a red flag, like no, I choose her.
right.
That's real. I fuck with that.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I definitely feel like there should be some type of reward for
loyalty,
but I don't think you should be expecting any reward.
Man, I deal with people that's not like me all the time. Like I'm saying, dating and talking to people, like they like what I got to say and they want to believe in what I'm saying. But I'd be like, I would never do you like how you did me. Like I would never, like that's not good. Like how you treating people or whatever.
Right.
And even if somebody was to say the same thing about me, I'd be like, well, we could talk about it like how, but I don't owe nothing to nobody. You know what I mean? Like,
not at all.
I would love to spend every fucking moment with you, but I can't. Like that shit ain't gonna,
It's not realistic.
It's not realistic at all.
A lot of people live in their fantasy worlds where it's like, oh,
it's
this
just
and that.
amazing, bro. That's one of the
It's
craziest
media, man.
things, like networking and dating and stuff. It's the craziest realization you'll ever have in your life. I see my man a meme the other day. I'm like, bro, I gotta spend $1,000 just to figure out I don't fuck with you. Like I want to take you out, I want to experience you. You know what the fuck type of hoops I gotta jump through to even get you in my space or talk to you on the phone or whatever. And then when I move how I move, I'm spending a little bit of cheese. It's like, damn, we really did that. And then we don't fuck with each other no more.
Right.
Like what the fuck is the point?
I'm just out $600 or whatever the fuck I spent.
Bruh.
I'm already knowing. But like I never dawn on any of that shit.
I gotta
Like,
stop tricking off though, man. I be tricking off.
There's nothing wrong with tricking off.
I
Like,
know, bro. I be tricking off,
man,
boy. I swear to
don't know.
God.
I'm personally like,
that's my shit.
You gonna spend it anyway. Like I'm not saying I'm gonna go drop $250 in a bitch cash app and trying to fuck her. But I'm saying like we gonna go out, we gonna grab this dinner,
Right.
we gonna go to the movies, and you ain't even gotta worry about
Right,
nothing.
right.
That's how I consider it.
That's not
No.
enough no more though, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like you gotta sign this blood oath, nigga.
Dog.
Like, bro.
Should be steep. Should be steep. That's why I be.
You talk about stocks and like time and attention though. You know what I mean? Like the stock, like your value, your stock is here. The next person's stock might be lower than yours. Like this motherfucker super accessible. You know what I mean? And the other person, you never see this motherfucker, bro. Like never. And it's like that's a choice that you have. Like you have the choice to like be accessible, be outside, be vulnerable. I got too much anxiety for that shit. Not me, bro. I be chilling, bro. I don't even want to be around somebody that could piss me off.
Dog, for real.
You know what I mean?
But I feel like there's always a place where you could, like, you know what I'm saying, where you could turn into that person. Like, let's say you in the middle of Germany, having a good time, bro. You out that bitch wigging, bro.
Oh, bro, no, but I've talked about that. When I'm out of town, I feel like a mark.
Right.
I feel like a fish. So even when I'm out of
a
town,
mark is a bad thing.
Yeah, a mark is like food, bro. Like somebody about to come plot on you or some shit.
Like a narc.
Yeah. So
I always
so
looked at a mark like a cop or
not a narc. I'm not saying a narc. I'm saying like food,
No, I'm saying
like
a
somebody
mark.
that's a potential mark.
You a
to
mark ass nigga.
Yeah, a potential no.
I'm saying
a potential
mark ass nigga is like
a potential
this nigga's a
mark to
pawn.
get somebody
Like
to be
L7.
taken advantage of. Somebody to be taken advantage of. Like, let's figure out where he's sleeping. Let's take all his shit.
Oh, you
type
a
shit.
lick. Right.
Yes, a lick. So, like, I'm at my worst. I'm comfortable here. I'm comfortable in my truck. I'm comfortable at work. I'm comfortable, like, in the studio downtown, Caesars. Like, that's where I'm comfortable. I'm not comfortable when I'm at somebody else's crib. I'm not comfortable when like somebody has access to me or like I feel like I'm invading somebody's fucking space. You know what I mean? I feel like a fucking second class citizen in these surroundings. And it could be around anybody. It could be around friends, family, women. It could be around anybody. But maybe that's just like some type of disorder I got with like not having a home base.
I don't think it's a disorder. I just think it's like
I say that word specifically. I'm not saying disorder. I say it specifically because it's like my conditioning and my experience is to not, my job is to not have a home base.
That's your comfortability. That's like that's where you reside at, is not relying on nobody or doing anything.
Yeah, not being an encumbrance, right?
Right. That's where you comfortable at though. Is knowing that whatever you gonna do, you got you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And whether you can control or not the outcome of whatever it is,
it's gonna be what it is.
Right.
But like, I mean, my friends and my family, I mean, I've had this conversation with my pops for like years, bro. I just be like, I feel like I know more about my people than they know about me. You know what I mean? So that's where the resentment comes in. It's like, bro, how do you not know this is how I want to be talked to? How do you not know that like I don't value these things because of this? And it's nobody's job. It's nobody's job to give a fuck. You know, it's way easier to just be like, let's have a surface fucking level ass relationship. You know what I mean?
Right, where everything is just simple conversation, little small talk here and there. And that's why I feel like a lot of that shit come down to with my family. But like, it's crazy because this over this last year, and it's no shade, no hate or nothing, but like I sold a hoodie to Canada, right?
Mm-hmm.
This was years ago when I first started to make hoodies, bro. I was just like, I was real geeked on that shit. I went to go ship it out. The bitch was like $120 to Canada. And I'm like, that don't make no sense. So then I ended up figuring out how to ship it over there for like $60, which is still insane for shipping. But this was years ago. And then my stepbrother and my stepsister came to me about getting the Red Wings piece to go to the game. And they went to this game and they was wearing one of my pieces down there. And since then, I done sold like 8 hoodies to Canada.
Damn.
Straight up, full price, everything. And it's like, it's funny because like years ago I was doing this shit years ago, but my family never even saw it.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? Until I'm 4 years into this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? This like, you talking about 3 years later, my family coming to support me, but I could never take that personal because like,
exactly, you biased.
Yeah, and
back what I was
his
saying,
best friend from when we was younger was the one that originally had me sell my first piece to Canada.
Wow.
Shit. That's back when I first started 3 years ago.
Wow.
Like, I'm talking about started selling for real. Like,
some full
I was
circle
making them
moment
for
shit.
probably about a year and a half. I was making them for probably about a year. Half that year I was like selling them. Then I had one come back to me like it got undone. Like the stitching came undone. So then I started really locking in, trying to see how to get the quality better and everything like that. And then I started selling them. Like, you know.
But that standard is like from creatives. Like, I like to surround myself with creatives. Like, that's something I learned from JT for real, because back in the day, I didn't understand nothing my little brother had going on. Like, I didn't understand. I didn't feel like I didn't support it. He would feel like I didn't support it, but I supported him as a brother.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm like, how the fuck am I not supporting you? I support you as a person, bro. Like, I'm like there for you as a brother. You know, all that other extra shit. Only when I started creating, I understood what he meant. Like, only when I start, and then all those other people you talking about will never feel that, bro.
Never.
They will never understand what that shit feels like, bro. And it's not even all the biggest entertainers, all the biggest creators in the world right now. Like, they family didn't get it, and they still don't fucking get it.
And it's most likely not going to come around till you have made that validation for yourself.
When everybody else is validating you,
till it's hardcore, concrete, set in stone that you up. Everybody's like, oh yeah, I know so and so.
Even my experience with the first session we had in here, bro, with the video shit, bro. When I clipped that shit up and put it on socials, bro, I told you on the phone, I'm like, bro, 20 likes is like 20,000 likes to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, when I got all the creators that I respect, you know, D-Boy, Raylan, JT, Polo Frost, you know what I mean? Broken Ego. Like, I was like, dog, that's all it takes for me. I'm like, bro, That shit is ill.
And no, everything
That shit is
said,
ill.
man, bro. The vision.
And what comes with that is like the females being mad about some clip.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's the same thing.
Right.
It is the same thing, bro. It's just how you kind of digest it and shit. I'm like, that's cool. I get it. You are full in your right to feel how you felt. We just having fun. We just joking.
Yeah, and we ain't here to make everybody happy. We here to
Get our shit off
we here to just
unapologetically,
get it
bro.
off. Right.
This is fucking America, bro.
Right,
That's what I'm
right.
saying,
This is
bro.
the dearly beloved.
MAGA! Sorry, no, I'm talking shit.